Dun, doo, 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 dun, doo, dun, dee, 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 dee. Dee, 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 da, 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 da. Oh, boop, 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 boop. There we is. Ba da dum ba, ba da bum, ba da dee, 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 dee. Okay, where is this? Here we are. No, wait, it's not community games, is it? Oh no, where do I post this again? Is it community games? Wait, no, it's promotions, isn't it? That's what it's called. Where? Is it in general? No. Gaming. Community promo. In gaming. All right. Da 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 da. Okay. Uh, what are we doing? Add-ons. Let's make sure I have some fun stuff on here. Do, do. Persia, 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 Rome. Yes, that's off. That was causing me issues. um, okay. Wait. What am I? I'm looking for historical ideologies. Okay, it is on. Okay. Not entirely sure who I want to play. Maybe I'll just go random. Uh, I don't know. I kind of want to play France again. Been a little bit. Is there anyone I feel like leveling up? I guess that's a good place to start. I don't really care about Ashoka. Could go Charlemagne. What does he have? Ich bin Carolus. He has the +1 movement for Cav, which is fine. I don't really find myself in need of +1 movement for Cav. And also anti-synergy with France, because they're, I guess not anti-synergy necessarily, but France is very infantry focused, right? So then Friedrich could be Mr. Oblique over here. What does he give? +2 strength, coordinated attack. Kron von Friedrich. Oh, hello! Oh, hi, Benji! What advanced start are you having? I'm doing modern. I'm gonna do modern advanced start. Um yeah. I think personally, I think a lot of people who don't enjoy the modern age are like, I think it's definitely the weakest of the three ages, but I think they dislike it specifically because they're starting from antiquity, going into Explo, and they're building up that snowball, so you hardly spend any time in modern. Whereas I think if you start in modern, it's a lot more engaging, right? Um so I'm gonna try and do France, I think. Maybe I'll look at Mexico. Maybe I'll look at, oh, I don't know. I think Qajar could be a really interesting advanced start, because you start off on a stronger footing than everyone else because you're below the settlement cap, right? But then of course you don't have the time to build the higher settlement cap, so don't really like Ibn Battuta as like a leader. I think he's good at enhancing his civ, but him as a leader is very meh. Lakshmi Bai, I think she's really good for going through the ages, getting all of your city states, right? I've gotten both Napoleons up to level 9, so I don't really need to. Simón Bolívar. El Libertador. Chung Track. I don't really like her, but Chung Ni starts with 3 promotions, right? Extra experience. Has that whole unique tree, but it's very meh. No, I think because I haven't really messed around with him in ages. I think I'm gonna do Friedrich. So whenever's agree plus A has much more competent advanced agree. Hi Paisley! It's in time for your favorite age, modern! So true. So if we're going Friedrich, we're definitely going for a military victory, right? So let's go ahead and slot in. If we're having big infantry, I really like sidearm. Death or Liberty, tons of fun. Legion d'Honneur Grand Eagle is pretty nice. But we want something to supplement our culture, right? So we could go, well, hopefully we start with Rome traditions, right? That's the big hopes that building our Grande Armées will give us culture, but we could also go Artilleryman's Gloves. 3 culture for every promotion is pretty nice. Well, advanced start should be interesting. By the way, Penda, your pronunciation of German is so good. No, I don't. Thank you. I tried to make it better because I have a German friend that I like to talk to. I tried to make it better because I realized my only point of reference for German is oh no, little German boy, don't go into the weed cave. Oh my god, this cave is full of blunt smoking. And I was like, that's very stereotypical. Let's try and improve it at least a little bit. And so I played Warcraft 3 in German. But I'm happy to hear that. I'm gonna lurk while having dinner, though. Awesome possum. Mr. Burgett flieht seinem Vaterland zu dienen.
Wir
streben
danach
an der
mit unserem ganzen Wesen. Koste es auch unser Blut und unsere Ruhe.
Nope, not antiquity. Modern. Okay. And it's the goddamn chicken. Influenced by French culture, and then ruled Prussia, of course. So, I love France, okay? Liberté, égalité, fraternité. You can select the celebration effects of any standard government in modern age. Hugely flexible, right? You need a little bit of culture, you get that going. You're suddenly in wartime, well, crank out that +3 combat strength, right? 30% production towards constructing the Eiffel Tower. It's an alright wonder. Garde Impériale is pretty nice, right? Ranged attack on an infantry means you can actually use them fairly effectively. 2 combat strength when adjacent to a friendly. Doesn't stack, but, you know, it's something. When adjacent to a friendly army commander. More expensive to train, unfortunately. The Jackmans are actually pretty good. I believe Reign of Terror, which you get from Robespierre, is pretty damn good. I think it's less growth for more production. Might be more culture, though. The Avenue, 2 happiness on quarters in this city. That's always nice. If you're going big expansionist, you like having your happiness, right? And the last training of the Jacobins. Then this is a culture building, which gives happiness adjacency, and this is a happiness building with culture adjacency. It's fairly standard. The big thing that makes France, they're militaristic diplomatic, which is interesting because you would think they're militaristic cultural. But the big thing that makes them militaristic is in their tree, they get a free promotion on all army commanders. Incredible stuff. So let's go ahead and set this down to standard. We're gonna do, yeah, we'll do Pangea, and then big map. And so then my end of age countdown doesn't really matter here. My custom settings that I usually have is most things on Immortal, so combat strength, Immortal, Commander, XP. We can go ahead and slap that up to Deity. Let's let them, get their experience. Unit production, Immortal. Building production, I've set to Viceroy because I despise the AI getting to churn out wonders so quickly. And then I have the wall set to Viceroy. I can increase it so that it's more difficult there. So 3 cities, 1 town. Gold, science, culture, happiness, all on Immortal. Tech costs, set to Governor. I like them getting more, but I don't like it costing less for them, right? Ocean damage is Deity because it really doesn't matter all that much. Disaster frequency, I've been putting this one up because it doesn't feel like it actually matters all that much. But yeah, so let's go. It's taking a little bit to load. I got myself a cup of green tea. It's lovely. Lovely.
Though a lover of the opera house more than the battlefield, it is in the cannon's fire that you shine. The line of attack replaces the violin's bow. The roll of cannon stands in for the timpani, and the brass horn now calls forth iron shot. Bend your mind towards the artistry of war. Friedrich, your orchestra awaits your signal.
Hell yeah.
The spark of revolution catches, and France is born. Standing in defiance of the right of kings, the French people choose a future governed by science and learning, provided that the old ways pass first through the guillotine. Bring the revolution's promise of a more just world, or resurrect the specters of autocracy.
All right, the French Empire benefits from large cities and larger armies. Their Jacobin unique civilian can increase yields on quarters, provide units additional combat strengths, or even grant a unique tradition. I absolutely adore, what is it? Message retracted. What's this? I don't know the reference, but that voice was hilarious. I love how he says blut. Always create a custom difficulty too. I keep the combat bonuses to Deity, but lower the bonuses to the construction of wonders. Very valid. I tried Deity combat bonus. I don't like it. +8 is just a little the French music. Yes. The +8 is just a little bit too much for me. Let's go ahead and get ourselves an infantry army. We're gonna get 2 towns, a city. If we want a bit of culture going on, right? Well, okay. Let's take a look at the trees here. What do we want to focus on? We want to focus on getting academies and electricity or urbanization up, right? Academics. Academics will speed us through the rest of this tree, so we definitely want that. Okay. Academics. In terms of the culture tree, social question, modernization, natural history. We don't need to focus on natural history because we are not focusing on getting great works, right? I don't expect it'll start us with any specialists, so social question's not necessary. Modernization could be good. Do we start maybe? I really like starting with Belle Epoque here for the culture from producing buildings. In fact, I will do that. Let's go ahead of 2 infantry units. Why do you wait? Why do you only get 2 infantry units? Okay, sure. 2 infantry units. Let's gain 1,000 gold because that's pretty good. And then 2 wildcard attributes. Let's get 2 of those in another town. Okay. So in terms of where to place these, where do we like to put these are just adjacent to culture buildings and happiness buildings. which both like to be near mountains, right? So we can go ahead and put them somewhere like here. So there's Lyon. Lead commas poorly written. I was saying that your French pronunciation is very good too. Thank you. French is a language I've been studying for a while. Though my ability to speak it fluently is very
ever
poor.
restless.
Ooh, Bermuda. Is that a French name? Ajaccio? That sounds more Italian. Paris, Toulouse, Lyon, and Marseille. Alright. 10 wild card, 2 militaristic, 2 scientific. So first things first, we want to get to this commanders, right? So let's gain war support. Let's go production, maintenance, commanders. Excellent. Where to spend this? Probably constructing buildings, since we also get culture for that, right? I love to get this. And then we have 7 points to spend. We will want to be settling a good amount here. So let's go ahead and pick up that. Let's go ahead and pick up gold into civic mastery, into purchasing. I think that will be very helpful. And then... oh, what? We could go for combat strength against fortified districts. Honestly, not bad. Honestly, yeah. Okay. And then we'll go ahead and pick up just 15 culture. We'll see where we go from there. So we have our schoolhouse. We can go ahead and put that, what? Here. If we want that there, then we can put our brickyard, although we don't have much rough terrain. We can go ahead and put... okay, wait. So there are 3 happiness buildings, right? Because there's, yeah, the department store, radio station, and city park. So what we can do is we can go ahead and put our city park here. Then we can go ahead and put these here or something like that. Then we can go ahead and put museum, opera house here, and then our quarter here. And that'll get big yields. That'll get big yields. And then, in terms of science, that would be good, but we'd have to build out to that a lot. So instead, I think we can just put it here. It'll be adjacent to the palace. That's pretty good. There's our laboratory. And then down here, because I think production will be slightly more important, we can do our military academy and our factory. Yeah. Something like that. That's the temple, which is overbuildable. So we can go ahead and set a stock exchange here. Then our food building, our tenement, can go here. Shipyard. This is a wharf and a fishing quay. So fishing quay we want with our harbor. And then shipyard, we can go ahead and put a port there. Not ironworks. Where's our port? Port! Looks like it's actually better there, although... yeah, no, we can build out there. Port. Cannery. Maybe here. Launchpad we're probably not going to get up to, so maybe something like this, right? Although, what do we want to work on first? Probably still the schoolhouse. So yeah, let's get ourselves that, and then let's build here. I don't have the unselect all button anymore from the one mod. I think this is also the first time since the patch that I've had pitch. So that's pretty interesting. Okay. In all settlements been slotted. That's pretty good. So we'll put this in our towns. In Paris. These are all furs, so there's not really a choice here. And then on warehouse buildings, or just food. We'll do that, and that'll be that. Okay. In terms of this, let's go ahead and just go straight for electricity. We did get Rome. We did get Rome, so we can go ahead and put in Cursus Honorum. We can go ahead, we got Rome, Spain. So we can go ahead and put in Cerro Rico. Or Cerro Rico. I don't speak Spanish, I apologize. And Princeps Civitatis. We can go over here. And let's just put in, that seems good. We have a level 5 army commander. So, assault, of course. So, 4 things to put in. Level 5 because he has merit. Definitely want route. Because we're going big Garde Imperiale. Although, we don't actually have to finish this tree. He already has merit. So, maybe we go... Just to hold more people, we could go down to logistics. You know what? Why not? And we'll get the extra production when stationed. And then we have a level 7. 7 promotions, level 8. So, again, go for you. Infantry and Cav. +5 combat strength when at full health. We'll go ahead for that since they're going to have full health most of the time if they have a ranged attack, right? We can also go ahead and go for some promotion upgrades. Or sorry, some bastion upgrades for defense since they already have merit, right? There we go. Okay. And let's take a look at who we have in the game. We have Isabella of Mexico, Lafayette, America, Machiavelli of Russia, Amina of Buganda, Himiko of Meiji, Japan, Lakshmi Bai of Mughal, Benjamin Franklin of Great Britain, Napoleon Revolutionary of Siam, and Xerxes the Achaemenid of Qajar. Fun, fun, fun. And then the world opens up. Well, they're all getting set up. Wow, we have a lot of Garde Impériales. Oh, there it is. There's the world. Okay. Okay. The world is much larger now, huh? Delhi, Lahore, Thata, Banaras. Okay. Oh, yeah. That's a lot. Well, let's go ahead and stick you all in here. Move you up. Move you up. Lisbon. Okay, Tashkent is probably going to be useful for us. Trade opportunity. Okay. Government type. Doesn't really matter, but it affects what event we get when we choose our ideology, right? We'll go representative democracy where France feels right. And if we go, what is it, socialism, we'll get the fun Rosa Luxemburg line, which is always nice. Ah, lovely tea. Okay. And we gotta keep in mind, these are not our friends. In fact, I think Qajar will probably be the first to fall. Tehran, Shiraz, Tabriz, and Ardabil are very near us, right? Flat land. Despite the fact that I gave the AI walls, it looks like they don't have any. I'm going to accept that. I'm not going to support it. I want my influence to go into military city-states right now, I think. Let's go ahead and pick you two up. And I think it's good to smash into Qajar early because they're going to scale really well, right? Because they have smaller they have a smaller nation at the start of the game. Let's go ahead and here. School is up and running. Hell yeah, school is not out for summer. Let's go ahead and get ourselves Oxford, maybe? Mayhaps an Oxford University? Or, no, probably a settler. Oh yeah, we only have 5 out of 16. We want to settle. Settle. In fact, how much would an army commander cost? Not too much. We could buy it right now. Let's go ahead and do that. We'll even get maneuver just to get people on the front lines quicker. And how much is this schoolhouse to buy? Not too much. Let's go ahead and get ourselves, these can be overbuilt. This cannot, that cannot. So where are we going to place our quarter? Maybe here. We could say... What could we say? We could say... You... And then both culture buildings here. And then maybe this here, and then fill that out with something less important, like maybe a stone cutter or something. I think that's fine. Let's go ahead and get our city park. And then let's go ahead and just grow to there for some production. Wonderful! Wunderbar! And this is Achaemenid Xerxes, so he is not going to have any combat bonuses. So that is really, really nice. Let's go ahead, pick up another settler. It's only 2 turns. Let's go ahead and settle here. Pick you up. Where else would we want to settle? Himiko established a trade route. Thank you, Himiko. Okay. What do we want here? What does this give us? 2 culture and happiness. 2 culture on happiness buildings and wonders. 2 happiness on military buildings and wonders. This gives me the other part of my quarter. And defeating an enemy gives me culture equal to a quarter of its combat strength. That is garbage. But it gets me closer to Grande Armée, which is really nice. Alternatively, natural history lets me get through things quicker, which I will do. Symbolism instead of realism. Let's go ahead and do that. You are full up, so let's start moving. Moving, moving, moving. We do have the first part of our quarter, so we can go ahead and place it down if we wanted. The salon is the happiness building, though, so it's not as useful. What does... Marble is wonder production, yeah? Yeah. It's a little confusing that they change each age. Let's go ahead and go for... what do we want here? I don't think we're declaring within 10 turns. So I don't think it's useful to go speech of leadership. And I don't think it's worth it to go speech of patriotism. We could go Bill of Civil Rights, though. Extra culture, get me towards my French stuff quicker. We'll go Style Empire as well. And then in here, we will go one more settler. And I think that'll be what we're doing for now. We'll go ahead and settle up here between the rivers, so it's a bit strategic. How far away do I have to be for him to why are you damaged? Oh, volcano. That makes sense. How far away do I have to be to stay out of the get out of my borders? What is it? Military denunciation. I think it's adjacent, but if it's one tile away, I'm in trouble. Yeah, let's go ahead and stay here. We'll go ahead and purchase the city park, and then we'll go ahead and place down our salon. We'll go ahead and more production. $510 to work on Tashkent. And let's go ahead and put down our salon here so that we can go ahead and culture, happiness, and production. That's all nice. Let's move you up here so that you're not going to get hit by a volcano. Then you... Oh, he has the Great Barrier Reef, that bastard. We'll settle you up here. Well, we're going to have the Great Barrier Reef soon enough.
I died from the mineral and I became the plant.
Wonderful.
I died from the plant and I arose the animal. I died from the animal and I became the man.
Hell yeah, bestie. The beauty of electricity. Let's go ahead and we'll work towards industrialization now, I think. Boom. What is the point of +1 site for explorers? Because the entire map is revealed at this point. Like, what's the point? What's the point? We'll go ahead and get what, Triomphal? Triomphal. Okay. Only making 180 gold a turn, that's not great. Who is someone far away that I can make friends with? Maybe... you're not very aggressive, though. Benjamin Franklin. Maybe Benjamin. I probably want to find one ally and just go with them, right? Although, I should probably wait for ideology to define that for me, huh? Let's go ahead. Now, not only is this a bit more defensive, it also makes him hate me. It also gives me a place to retreat to for good healing, right? Which, yeah, now that I'm getting military science, I'll get my fortifications up soon. He does have Defensive fortifications. I'm seeing those now, actually. Do I have... I don't think I have bombards. Where are my mortars? There we go. Thank you. Not as good as the Katyushas, but we survive. Who made a trade route to me? Okay, Siam. Ouch. That hurt. Let's go for the pavilion first. So I want to keep my culture nice and healthy. Go ahead and get you. We'll go ahead and pop out a Garde Imperiale. We slot in a mortar here, and then just move one up. In fact, I could just have these guys standing there. Do I go now? Yeah, I mean, the longer I wait, the more defense he's gonna muster, right? So next turn, I think I declare, unless he does it. Unless he does it. No, coward. Okay. I will 1000% take tobacco over furs. Let's go ahead and slot these in. Okay. Sorry, Xerxes.
Einastai Bumaish Madin to Basanti?
Harari. Okay. Désolé, mon frère. Rassier. Shoot ya. Run into ya. Let's go ahead and get you over here. Oh, that's right. You don't have, That's okay. It's a good front line. Move you up. Move you up. Do I take... I think I go for the heart. I think I go for Tehran first. And then sweep into Shiraz.
Beauty perishes in life,
but is immortal in art. Indeed. Confuse your enemy. Leave him in the dark as to your intentions. Let's go for Cocorico. And then Grand Armée, there it is. There's our everything. Okay. Move you up. Move you over. Move you over. Okay, and then just move you up here. Oh wait, you're not the one. You're the one with the... Yes. Okay. Gold? Yeah! Gold! Okay. Let's go ahead and just have someone flying in there, just in case. Fortify. Then move you up here. Fortify. And then I have enough to fully repair these. Oh my god, a volcano! Some might say that this is a sign that God is not on my side. And to that I would say, Paris doesn't have a religion. Laicite, motherfucker! Oh, laicite is, it's interesting. Okay. Let's go ahead, slot you here. Village, please. Move you here. Run that. Shoot. I'll just move you up. I did get some culture from that kill. That's pretty nice. Let's go ahead, fortify. And then let's go ahead and pick up Red Fort so that what we take is going to be more difficult for them to reclaim. Defenseless settlement. Defenseless settlement. Ooh, they're coming at VII. Okay. Walls. I don't need to heal. I'll move here and I'll establish a fortification. Okay. Turn 21 war. That's pretty good. Although this war is going to get us less ideology points because I don't have an ideology. But that's okay. The point is to take out an early competitor, right? Get ourselves some more cities under our boot and take out our neighbor. There we go. Move up. Let's go ahead, put you here. Connect these borders up. Don't need anything there. Did they attack Rouen? They did not. They're moving their army south. Ouch. Okay. That gets me gold. That is useless. Let's go ahead and slot in you. Get that up. Let's go ahead, take this. Guard Imperial. Slot in you. Then we'll go ahead and hit this Golem. What is the special thing about the Golem again? What do you do? +5 combat strength and 10 healing in the command radius of a Sarder. Ignores zone of control. Okay. Well, they don't have their army commander in here, but he is on the move, so that's concerning because they're about to get stronger. Let's go ahead. Pick you up. Pick you up. Put you down here to blast them. Nope, that's not gonna work. Damn. Let's move you here then. Move you here. Let's place the field cannon back down. Then have you shoot their field cannon. Let's have our cuirassier hit theirs. And then shoot. Good. And then just start hitting the city. Okay. Move you down. Panda, militaristic city state. Oh my god, I forgot! I'm pretending I understand. I've never seen anything about Civ, nor have I watched anything about Civ, but so far I've been entertained. Looks like there's a lot of thinking in your moves here. Personally, could never. Thank you, imagination. Tashkent, thank you. Okay. Military city-state. Now is a great time for a speech of leadership. And let's go ahead and put in probably Cursus Honorum. Okay. The reinforcements from the rear are coming in, so we're gonna have to turn our attention over there. Start shooting them. Let's go ahead, drop off this guy. And fortify there, friend. Shoot. I can't hit head-on, even though I'm, like, basically there. That's a little frustrating. Are these vegetated? Yes, I think. Sagebrush step, sagebrush step. So what? Where do I where do I go? Where do I go? Oh, okay. Let's go ahead, shoot you. Let's go ahead up here, down here. Let's go ahead, hit the golem. Now, I do think that doing the ranged attack deals less damage than a melee charge, which is unfortunate. The good thing, though, right, since I have sidearm, the more they hit me, once I reach that 50% threshold, I'll become harder to hit, right? So, ups and downs, I suppose. Let's aim a mortar shell directly at this line infantry. There you go, friend. Okay. And then... no, I think that's good. I suppose I could be getting a military... Ooh, okay. More people out of Tabriz. Tabriz? That's fine. I am okay with that. Machiavelli, how do you feel about military aid? You love military aid. Good. I personally am a big fan of it as well. Let's go ahead and move you here and then shoot on Tehran. There we go. Okay, and then this will feel great. Go ahead and focus fire. What? Oh, it does. Even though they have a ranged attack, I can't focus fire with my Guard Imperialis. That's a little sad. Let's go ahead and have you shoot here. Let's go ahead and have you shoot the golem. You continue building that, and then I don't know. I think that's good. Okay. Oh, there's the okay. There's the army commander. Which means they're gonna get a lot harder to take. Or they are a lot harder to take. It doesn't look like they're sending anyone over there though. So that's good. I don't have anything to do with you though. Let's go ahead, refill this position. Let's go ahead and start moving up units from here. I do want another mortar, I think. Let's go ahead and get one of those. Ah, they're coming over to Lyon. Understandable. It is a much easier target. 900 for walls, I think. 1860! Okay, that's a little bit more than I was hoping. How close are we on Red Fort? We are 6 turns away. I think this is fine. And I think... oh, that gives me science. Let's go ahead and do that. 5 turns on industrialization. Ta-da! Machiavelli has become suzerain of Geneva. Alright. Top 10... oh, this will give me my 2nd level. Yeah. Top 10 headlines you don't want to hear. Machiavelli has become suzerain of Geneva. Okay. They're really hurting you, buddy. Let's go ahead and back you out. Heal you. And then just start laying the pain on. Shoot you. Move you here. Shoot. Okay. Then go out and hit that field cannon, buddy. And can I kill the rifle infantry? Not if I just shoot it, but that's fine because this doesn't range attack, right? So if they want to run into me, they're going to get into a world of pain. Okay, they are going for Lille, which is un peu de problème. Youch! They hurt, man. Okay, let's run interference here. And we want to make sure that we are giving our mortar time to heal. Okay. Shoot some more. Kill the field cannon. That looks like that guy did run in and die. Okay, hit him from behind. And then go ahead and finish the salon and start building me some Garde Impériales. Let's get wine. We love wine. Big fan. Parisians are big fan of wine. What does pillaging you get me? Just HP. That's fine, we can get that from healing. Ooh, okay, they're hitting my mortar. Okay, back up, shoot, shoot. Dum, 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 da, da, dum, dum. Shoot, shoot, shoot. Okay, walls are down. Walls are down. We'll back you up, heal, and then pack you in here, move you up one, put you here, and then have you shoot. And you go ahead and finish off that rifle infantry. Almost. Almost. You can't shoot. You can't shoot. Pack you in there then. Move you up here and you can pillage next turn. Okay. We got a farm. That's alrighty. Okay. Is this tile not fortified? Let's go ahead and fortify it. Shoot. Beautiful. 12 culture from that. It's really not worth anything, but still nice. You. Go ahead and kill that rifle infantry. More experience. How close are we on you? 25 turns. 300 is what I need to increase that.
I can do other
There we
things
go.
besides-
Promotion on all of our commanders is really nice. Healing in enemy territory is probably what we need right now for you. And then for you, we can go ahead and get Bastion. Yeah, heal after attacking. And then we can go ahead and give... Maneuver, leadership, zeal. I don't think any of that matters. I think I do want to go second wind. So that's great. And then you... We'll go ahead and give you assault since you don't have it yet. Okay. Big, 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 big. 2 combat strength for military units for each adjacent military unit. That's what I'm talking about. Okay. You. Pillaging would give you science. That is not what we need right now. Okay. Pillaging would give you healing. Go ahead and heal, buddy. back you up, shoot, and then that would heal. We're just going to focus on that. We're going to strengthen our flank, fortify, and just continue focus on healing. Let's shoot you, weaken you, and then start shooting into here. Let's go ahead, back you up to here, pillage. And then start moving you over there. That's going to deal negligible damage. You just heal, friend. And then we 2 turns away from getting red fort. Ouch. Another volcanic eruption. Okay. You. Pillage. Shoot. Shoot. I guess you could have fortified, huh? Okay, but we do have industrialization. Let's go ahead and get the telegraph for +3 damage on our infantry. Settlement under threat. Oh yeah. I mean, we've been known. Then what? 4 turns until I can speed up Lashkent. He's willing to just give me Shiraz. I think I'll probably just take that.
The world is the
and that
place
gives me
we
red
prove
fort.
real by dying in it.
The world is the place we prove real by dying in it. Wonderful. Wunderbar. Okay, well, we've gotten a little bit more land. We've tangled a little bit. Let's go ahead and get our military academy. Let's go ahead and get probably another mine trade opportunity. Yoink. And plop you over here. And then yoink. Move you down here, move you up. Okay, and we have Shiraz, which is great because this is the one with the Great Barrier Reef. And that puts us in a good position for attacking Tabriz. Let's go ahead and put our mortar in Shiraz. I will just accept reconciliation. It is not my aim nor my hope. Okay, now it'd be really funny if this river flooded and I died. Reinforcements? What are you reinforcing? Why are you reinforcing an army back there, huh? "24 influence a turn. Instead of 30 because I took Shiraz. Gotcha. Let's go ahead and pick that up. Let's go ahead. Just set you to heal, set you to heal, set you to heal. Have ourselves you, but I want to go ahead and get a military academy. So we'll set up here. A mortar, which we can upgrade soon. Xerxes has joined liberalism. The coward. Isabel is a communist. Ooh, Isfahan. Okay, we have Grand Armée. I don't really care about the Eiffel Tower very much. Nor Belle Epoque. So let's go ahead and work towards political theory. We're going to be studying our theory. Okay, and look at that. Each of those rounds of upgrades got me a turn. So it went from, how much was that? I don't know, probably around 7 turns to 3. Mwah! Beautiful. And then we can go ahead and buy this, which did not turn it down, unfortunately. Let's go ahead and get our jardin. Then we can start thinking about our Jacobins. One in particular, my favorite flavor in the game, Antoine de Saint-Just, who activated on a army general, renames them to Archangel of the Terror, and gives all units in that, I believe it's all units, in that command radius +5 combat strength, which is absolutely fantastic. Okay. Let's go ahead, get some more wine for Shiraz. Gotta keep the people happy. Okay. Go to Imperial. Yeah, much for the next mortar. There you go. And then now that we have the telegraph, what do we go for? Probably urbanization, steam engine urbanization radio, I think. Just to get more of our infrastructure going. Oh, and because I built a military building there. Oh, whoops. Because I built a military building there, I got a Garde Impériale. Good stuff. Oh my god, this blizzard though. Oofa doofa. Let's go ahead and repair that, although still need to repair the university. Let's go ahead and repair you. Nothing for you. I tell you on up here. Okay, Lafayette has joined fascism. No! Lafayette! How could you? Betrayer of the revolution. Betrayer of the revolution. Okay. Lakshmi Bai has joined liberalism. Okay, we'll go ahead and move you over here. So I think I am going to go for Tabriz next, and then sweep up to Tehran. Go ahead and get you. Let's go ahead and go for... oh, what do I want here? Probably Bill of Rights, so that I can start working on... I could go Land Heritage. I think I will go Land Heritage. So that I can start working on my ideology a lot more. And in the historical ideologies mod, there's a lot more to the tree. A lot more to the tree. You heal, friend. Napoleon Revolutionary has joined communism. Oh, +1 Guard Imperial from Tashkent. Thank you, friend. We got our Jardin Français, and that gave us the social question. Fantastic. Tight-knit coalition of fussy neighbors will never be happy with any change. When the narrow city roads are widened, they long for the historical cobbles. When the contemporary architecture is erected, they complain of eyesores ruining the character of the area. Progress will come for them all in the end. Ah! Okay. Let's go ahead and get ourselves our first Jacobin. Yes, I think that would be great. Reinforcements arrivé. Let's go ahead, move you here, move you here. And then I'll go ahead and... I don't even need to denounce him. I can just sanction him, which will be hindering his military production. And with both getting tier 2 units and getting the +3 combat strength for my military, it should be... they should be a lot stronger. And then Tashkent in 4 turns. He's neutral towards me. He's neutral towards me. He went from hating me to neutral, and I don't know why. Okay. Well, we'll just have to fix that, won't we?
Soon shall thy
Ironworks port and an ironclad. Nice. Go ahead, go for you. Let's go ahead and make you a mining town. I want money. Toulouse? We'll go ahead and make you a mining town as well. Marseille. I'm gonna go ahead and make you a hub town so that I can increase my influence gain again. Lille, you cannot be specialized just yet. That'll be all. Yeah. Howitzer sits menacingly on the border. He keeps making trade routes to me. That bastard. Revolution is fire, it's true, Demuin says reassuringly. But we must ensure that we remain warmed by it and not let it consume us. Let us temper our ardor with joy. Revolutions cannot solely tear down, they must rebuild. Have 5 radio stations? A whisper of a spark can ignite a firestorm of freedom. +3 culture on the department store. Oh, I don't think I really care about the attribute point, and I don't plan on having 5 cities for radio stations. So we'll go for culture on the department store, honestly. We'll go ahead and pick up another Jacobin, because that is not Antoine de Saint-Just. Although this guy does give happiness on quarters, which is fine. Shiraz. I can go for a port here. Get me extra gold. go for you. That should be slotted anyways. Yep. He's just not hating me like he used to. Let's go ahead and work towards that. Let's go ahead and production. Science. That's that. Machiavelli has joined liberalism. Amina has declared war on Xerxes. Amina! Oh, I was gonna say my bestie, but you're a fascist.
The one who adapts his policy to
Free
his
policy.
times
Okay,
prospers.
great. Go ahead and pick this up. So, commanders earn double experience. Can be really good for us. We don't actually want the partisan because they are +5 combat strength, but they don't have a ranged attack, right? Which, in my eyes, does make them worse than our Garde Impériales. So it's either home front for +1 war support, or it's going to be United Front. And, I mean, I think we gotta go United Front, right? Okay, mister. I'm gonna denounce you. You're going to hate me. Now, we will sign up for communism. We'll go for workers' unions. This will supplement our science and food, as well as get us some good influence, which will be nice. And I just like the flavor. I don't want to be fascist. I don't want to be fascist. Infantry units, ignore zone of control can be interesting. We are all in homeland, so that doesn't really matter. Latinitas is kind of shit. So, yeah, I suppose we'll go Bataillon Carré. Could go Auxilia, but doesn't feel that useful. So next turn, I'll take over and he'll start hating me even more because I'm a communist. Isabella will start liking me, however, it seems like she might be my only ally here. I don't see another communist. Oh, no, Napoleon, that's right. Napoleon, Isabella, and I will be the communist bloc. Bless. Who did I get here? Maximilian Robespierre. Okay, that's a fun one. Welcome in, Robespierre. We will go ahead and set up our laboratory. 16 science is nice. Boop. We just unlocked. Oh, yeah. Okay, so it's less growth rate, but 3 culture on quarters. Okay, that's pretty nice. We'll substitute that for this. Look at that. Good shit. Thank you, Robespierre. Okay, now he's really gonna start hating. Foreign leader is the earliest railroad tycoon, Retro. Because he hates me, we're going to be doing a lot better. Because he's a different ideology, we're going to be doing a lot better on our ideology tree. Although it would be interesting to do a military victory in the modern age without getting an ideology.
Workers of the world
unite. You have nothing to lose but your chains. The power of the working class lies not in the individual, but in the union of hands and hearts. Science on food in cities, food from specialists, starting, committing to this ideology before other players grants +2 slots, or just, +1 if you're second. Neither are true, I get nothing. Socialism, igniting class consciousness. The world no longer divides by borders, but by burdens. Those who toil and those who profit from toil now see one another with clarity sharpened by hardship. In factories and fields, in crowded apartments and quiet cafes, the murmurs begin. Solidarity. The old order calls it sedition. The people call it hope. Songs rise, hymns of broken chains sung in tenement halls, whispered beneath the clatter of machines, and shouted in marches that sweep through city squares. Melodies cross borders, translated into the many tongues of struggle. A rhythm of resistance takes hold. With each verse, with each footstep, the ruling class grows restless. Their grip weakens. Their ground beneath them shifts. The workers no longer wait. They organize. Bless. Whoops, not what I meant to click. Okay. Surplus value syndicalism, proletarian internationalism. 30% towards initiating endeavors is good. 30% production towards science and happiness buildings? No. 3 science from specialists. Yeah, okay. We'll go syndicalism first. And he does hate me already. That opposed ideology's coming in. Turn 1, minus 18. Alright, buddy. Alright, buddy. Let's go to war, friendo. Okay. There they are. Les ennemis. Let's go ahead, plop down our howitzer, and fire. Oh, yeah. Okay. Garde Impériale. Guard. Guard. Oh, yeah. Get this line going. Get it moving. Then here. Whoops. Go ahead, slot you here. You can't fire. Oh. Oh, you can though. Oh, you can though. Alright. Let's go ahead and we'll just place a guard here to block off any enemies there, but we'll go ahead, second wind you, fire again. Oh, yeah, baby! Okay, let's go ahead, get our defenses going. Defend, defend, shoot. They don't have any range, so I don't have to worry about my army commander taking some heat. Let's go ahead, buy another howitzer, why not? Let's go ahead and create some fortifications there. And we're gonna move you up. Okay. And then we're going to fire on the Sadar over there. Okay. How do you respond, sir? Doesn't even hit me. Doesn't even hit me. Weak. Weak. Can't do anything. Can't do anything. You are built off trade. I am built off warfare. Which obviously makes me morally superior. You understand. Okay, let's go ahead. There we go. Okay, Tabriz has fallen. Now let's go ahead. Shoot you. Let's go ahead. Shoot. Move up. Move up. Let's go ahead, move up. There we go. Form a line! Okay. And then we'll shoot the city district there. You just stay there, buddy, in case some reinforcements come down from Ardabil. Get our army commander, move you here, although I think that's the same position I tried before. That was a little bullshit. Okay. Oh, and then is that Lafayette coming down from the north? Oh my god. Oh, he's in a tight spot. He's sandwiched.
Workers of the world unite. You have nothing to lose
The
but
workshop
your
is the true
chains.
parliament of the people, where the laws of labor are written in calloused hands. George Sorrell. All right. What does this do for me? Labor unions. Production towards science and happiness buildings. Nothing very important right now. Let's just work our way toward communism proper. Napoleon's probably going to be our first best friend, so we'll go ahead and start a military aid action with him. We can go ahead and fire on you, and I'll fire on you. I'll hit you. I'll hit you. We'll keep our line going. This is my howitzer. Fire in the city district over there. Okay. And then go ahead, pick up the gun. Just move you here. Shoot. Beautiful. And now that we've taken this, and this is mine, it should be harder for them to take back because I have the red fort. Okay, let's go ahead, take that. Fire. Fire. Okay. We've taken... Whoops. We've taken the city center of Tehran. Are you the one with the... No. Okay. You... What are we gonna do with you? Let's go ahead and just set you over here. Better hold that line, and then we'll move you up here. Just move you there. They are holding on to this city by 2 settlements, is it? Yeah, 2 squares. What is happening? This is no longer... The icon in here isn't changing by Civ. Oh, is it because of my... Ah, it's probably because of my icons mod, right? Okay, shoot you. And the army commander here will stay. Fortify. We'll take Tehran, we'll move up to Isfahan, and then we'll move down. And that's going to be 369 points. Ideological points. Okay, we have urbanism. Beautiful. We're going to move this howitzer up. Fire. Fire. And Tehran is mine.
Workers of the world unite.
Nice!
You have nothing to lose but your
And
chains.
doing that gave me proletarian internationalism. Nice. Chef special from a shop front, the aroma of cooked meats and spices washes over the throngs in the city streets. A few enterprising chefs recall the old traditions of their ancestors, opening cook shops on busy corners. Lately, the people's attention has been captivated by one particular dish, stuffed dom rice or wine souffle. We'll go wine souffle. I like gold. Socialism, the dawn of revolution. The exploited have had enough. Across the nation, unions rise like tidal waves. Red becomes more than a color. It becomes a statement, a banner of defiance, worn proudly by those who demand dignity and justice. Factory owners respond with repression, banning symbols and striking hard against organizing. But it's too late. What is a factory without its workers? What is industry without humanity? The era of measuring human life in profit margins is coming to an end. As the masses rise and the foundations of the old world begin to tremble, confrontations erupt in the streets. Fists meet ideology. Voices clash in anger and in hope. Now the revolution must define its soul. Should we forge a disciplined vanguard, uncompromising and armed, ready to confront fascists and capitalists with decisive force, a guiding force that channels the people's rage into focused struggle? Or should change come from the ground up, through local councils, debate, and cooperative action, a decentralized movement rooted in trust, participation, and shared learning? The party is divided. Tensions flare. Both visions promise liberation, but only one can lead the way. The masters, no rulers, only comrades. Plus 835 culture, but minus 30 science for 5 turns. Nice. The revolution splinters not in weakness, but into a mosaic of hope. Tenant unions, worker assemblies, and radical cooperatives each become a voice in the growing chorus. No single ideology and no central power takes control. Councils emerge in cities and villages alike. Sometimes they clash, sometimes they cooperate, but all share a commitment to justice without domination. Progress is slow and uneven, but it belongs to the people. It is built on debate, compassion, and critical reflection. This is a society not led by a ruler, but lived by its citizens. Utopia remains distant, and the flaws of humanity persist, but for the first time the system allows for correction, renewal, and voices that will not be silenced again. Hell yeah.
The world unite.
Capital is dead labor, which lives by sucking living labor and lives the more labor it sucks. Okay. Wonderful, wonderful. Keep Tiran, yes. We have a promotion. We are going to go ahead and pick up Assault. Hi, Eris! Wait, I just finished exercise while watching France war against a sovereign state. It's been super entertaining so far. I'm gonna go cook. Amazing stream. See you next time, Panda. Best of luck with La France. Hell yeah. All right, we've taken Tehran. Go ahead. You. Where are our... Okay, so I guess here. Let's go ahead, hit you. Wunderbar. Guard Imperial. Ah! So close to death. So close and yet so far away. Shoot you. Move you up here. Then skip turn. Select ideology. It's been done. Ooh. Another leader has opposed your war. Okay. Benjamin Franklin despises me, as any fascist should. Let's go ahead over here. Go ahead, pick you up. Field gun. Not quite a howitzer. Okay, let's go ahead. Guard Imperial. Guard Imperial. And then we'll go ahead second wind you. So you can hit. Hit. Beautiful. Okay. Attack. Attack. Okay. The Qajars are basically no more. Let's go ahead and shoot you. Who do I war with next? A good question. I'm really unhappy with Britain, but they're all the way over there. I guess I could go for Amina next. She is fascist. She's just a bit far away. Machiavelli's liberal. I could take Addis Ababa. Move you down. Shoot you. Shoot. And then move. Shoot. Shoot. Isfahan has nearly fallen. So how far along are we on this tree? So that's gonna be 3, that's gonna be 3, so I only need 1, 2, I only need 3 more settlements after I take these 2. Yeah, we can go ahead, actually, let's go for a speech of patriotism. And then we can go ahead and get Livingston. Let's go for Auxilia. Okay. Fire. You've fallen. Isfahan is mine. Then I can turn around. And I can walk on this way. Okay. I mean, we're making good progress. Ooh, he's getting boats? It will not be enough. He only has the 1 settlement. So if I take this, they're all dead. Ooh, but I see the danger. I see the danger of the dreadnought. Forgive me. I didn't respect you. I can't pick you up, so we're gonna have to do it like this. Benjamin Franklin despises me completely and utterly. This brings me much joy. We'll go ahead and get another Jacobin. Doing amazing. Thank you. I'm doing all right. I'm chilling. I'm conquering the world for France. as I am wont to do. Go ahead and we'll actually pop out a Garde Impériale so that we can pop in a howitzer. Go ahead and heal you up. Ooh, okay. Nice. How are you doing, Eris? Ooh, these dreadnoughts. Youch. Ooh, okay, social democracy. Awesome. Revolution advances with a human heart. So I only need to take... Let's see, I'm at 11 of 15. So I only need 9. So I only need to take 3 more. Including Artifact. Which is incredible. Let's go ahead. Hit you. Hit you. So close. Can I attack from here? I can. You're gone. We can go in there. Take that. Okay, wow. We just got a whole bunch of Diplo points. So we can go ahead, increase our happiness, empire-wide. We can go ahead, increase our food. And then we can go ahead and science it up with that, because I think I'm going to form my alliance with Napoleon. You reject? He rejects. Napoleon? What? Napoleon, how could you do this to me? Science and food equal to your expansionist attribute in towns. I don't have much expansionist attributes, unfortunately. Okay. Let's move you down here. Let's move you here, I suppose. Let's get a howitzer here. Is that close enough to shoot? Okay. Okay, we found our answer to the ships. City district. Then get that. Let's move you here. Then plop down the howitzer here. Then shoot this dreadnought. Okay. And then move you here. Get ourselves a Garde Impériale. Impériale, probablement. No. You're fine. Oh, but I can second wind you. There we go. That dreadnought is no longer a concern. Let's move you here. Youch, youch, ouch. So right. I have Isfahan. What do you mean I'll receive it? I own it. No, you're not gonna be like, I'll give you the generous gift of owning something that you've already claimed. No. Okay, we've got that. Let's go here. Pick you up. Do anything there. Let's go ahead and move you here. How are people looking on victory conditions? I am doing the best for ideology, although, not surprisingly, Britain is doing well economically. Let's go ahead and get ourselves... You know what? Let's actually just buy the Opera House, then slot in the museum as well. That'll boost our culture. We'll go ahead and put a specialist on our avenue. In here, we're going to go ahead and get another Jacobin. And a grist mill for extra food in Lille. And mayhap, there's nothing good to specialize you in, so we'll just leave you as is. We'll go ahead and get a field gun. We'll go ahead and shoot Artabil. And we'll keep it at that for now. Jacques Nicolas Billard Varenne. +3 combat strength to all land units and districts. Okay. Does that mean when I'm in other people's districts, they're getting +3 combat strength? Ooh, ow. Youch. Youch, ouch, 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 ouch. Let's go ahead and get ourselves you down here. Shoot. Shoot. Artabil should be mine. Goodbye, Xerxes. Indeed.
Socialism does
Okay,
not
the
mean
communist
much more than
revolution
better
has
wages
happened.
and
+3
shorter
range
hours.
units in my capital. Let's go ahead, pick that up. Pick up some tobacco. Obviously, we're keeping Artabil. So now we're at 14 of 15. 14 of 15. Did that only count for 2? Wait, no. I still have exactly enough for 2 more to work. Socialism, administrative composition. Even after the revolution, the meaning of a socialist republic remains a subject of fierce debate. Voices rise across councils and committees, with each holding different visions of the path ahead. Some demand a return to the revolution's original ideals. Others call for compromise, reform, or cultural inclusion. Can a state endure when it constantly redefines itself? Can a nation led by many survive the need for decisive action? The dream lives on, but its shape is uncertain. Foreign diplomats grow impatient. Who speaks for this republic? Who can make binding decisions? In response, two competing visions emerge. One side proposes the creation of a general secretary, elected from all syndicates, empowered to act swiftly in foreign policy and emergency decisions. A clear face for the revolution, they argue, will prevent chaos and ensure global credibility. The other side warns that such concentration of power invites authoritarianism. They propose instead a decentralized model, where each embassy acts as a facilitator and no decision is final until debated by the councils. Influence would stem from contribution, not hierarchy. The red flag still waves, but time is short. Will the Republic speak with one voice or many? And will unity emerge from choice or be forced into place? We will foster debate. True strength comes from many voices. 3 scientific attributes, but minus 60 influence. The people choose debate over dominance. Instead of a general secretary, you are elected as the first ambassador of the Socialist Republic. A voice among many, tasked with reflecting the will of the councils, not replacing them. Foreign diplomats are confused at first. Decisions take longer, policies shift mid-negotiation, but soon your republic is admired not for its efficiency, but for its principle. Embassies become extensions of the all-worker councils. Proposals made abroad are debated at home. Influence comes not from rank, but from contribution. The world learns to speak not to a leader, but to a people. And within the Republic, the dream of equality burns brighter. Socialism, once seen as the destination, now reveals itself as a path. One day, perhaps, the councils will walk even further. Incredible. Incroyable. So now we can go ahead and pick up the mastery for this, which would give 2 settlers in the capital, great work slots on laboratories in the cap, mandatory conscription, production towards infantry units is pretty good. On the other hand, I could go for collectivism, socialism, or total surveillance. Collectivism gives me production towards projects. Socialism gives me food in towns. And total surveillance gives me police state. I'll go for the mastery. We also have a promotion on our commander here. We'll go ahead and pick up maneuver since it's wunderbar. Town. And then we have 3 scientific attributes to pick up. So I'll go 1, 2, 3. Great. A good boost to our science. And now we gotta figure out who's next. Who will we defeat next, huh? Machiavelli's definitely a possibility, although he is between me and Isabella, but his city-state Addis Ababa is right next to me, right? Let's go ahead. Pick you all up. Move you here. Pick you up. Move you here. And then who do you belong to? Huntka. Okay. Minus 47. That's gonna last for a while, right? This is... Oh, no, this is gold. Don't know why I'm losing influence then. Maybe it's a little bug. Yeah, okay, so Amina's an option. Where is she? Oh no, this is Machiavelli. This is Lafayette up here. Okay, Machiavelli is a great option. This is Amina too. She's right north of me. I have a bunch of naval units that I can go ahead and send over to defend Ardabil. I still haven't reached my settlement cap. Let's go ahead and heal everyone up. So that's going to be important. Let's go ahead, buy the museum, get the department store, happiness, happiness, happiness. Only 36% of the way through the age as well. Let's go ahead and get you. And if they take Arteville, they're going to have to take the other things there, which they just aren't going to be able to do. Let's go ahead and work up towards armor now. Are you willing to form... No, 5 turns. Are you willing to form an alliance? You accept! Wonderful. Okay, now I gotta go to war with Machiavelli. Machiavelli, Lakshmi Bai, and Benjamin Franklin, which is fine. That's how it goes. That alliance boosts my culture though by a not insignificant 30. Okay. So Machiavelli, he's over here. Let's go ahead. You. Someone just picked up Palacio. Palacio des Bellas Artes. Okay, that's a lot. Territory, scientific attribute, points towards production towards infantry units is very good for us. So I'm willing to slot out land heritage for mandatory conscription. Infantry units suffer -5 combat strength when defending, but +5 when attacking, which is alright. The idea is that we just zerg them out. And then in our modern civics, let's go ahead and work towards militarism, nationalism into militarism. Let's go ahead and start shooting at Dreadnought. Give me some culture for that. 12? 12 culture in the modern age? Oh, wow. You know, I'm real happy to get that. We could probably make Tehran a city. In fact, I think I will. And then I'll just start having it build me some garden imperials. Get them going. Let's go ahead, put you here. And it is good on happiness. Is that a French thing? No. It's just good on happiness. Let's go ahead, get you, and probably you here. More, lot more boats. Yeah, that's right. I can just go into deep water. Bop. Da-dum. Dum da dum. Dum da dum da dum dum dum. Oh, Benjamin Franklin has built a space, or has done the first milestone. Okay, a little concerning. Dion, which one are you? Louis Antoine de Saint-Just. Ah, yes, 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 yes. Okay, fantastic, fantastic. Ubadiah Mosque, not really useful. We'll go ahead and get the ironworks right here. Yes, getting Louis Antoine is wonderful. Okay. And we've dealt with the naval invasion. Dum dum da 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 dum dum da 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 dum dum da dum 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 da 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 dum 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 dum. Okay. Well, I don't want to move out to Machiavelli for 5 more turns until I get Louis Antoine to my level 10 army commander. Okay. Let's go ahead and get some elephants. Everyone loves an elephant. Go ahead, liberate our district. Move you on over, move you on over. Himiko has completed a space race project. Okay. Let's go ahead and, you know what? Speech of patriotism. Let's just get more Garde Impériales. We'll get Battalion Carré as well. Okay. And then we can use these to attack like Geneva, right? So that's good. Sorry, Geneva. Sorry, friend. No, pardon. Okay. Almost there with you, friend. Newfangled technology. New radio setups are deployed to key military communications officers, but not everyone finds the manual accessible. Command the front lines through speech. Tap out messages in Morse code. Command the front lines through speech. Yell orders at people. I've never seen that event. That's really interesting. Are we churning these out in one turn? Hell yeah, we are. And it is hurting our economy. And it is bad for the economy. Who needs better technology when you just have more? Good stuff. Go ahead and get some tea. Skip. Okay. Nice. Okay, now we have our Archangel of the Terror, dude. Nice. Good. Great, even. Alright. Now let's go ahead and march on Addis Ababa. And we'll get our Guard Imperials. Go after these guys. Do. Two turns. Move you. Another leader has opposed your war. What? Okay, there we go. There's my influence back again. Okay, Napoleon, are you ready to be friends yet? Yes! Okay, that's another 30, or that should be another 30, is it not? Is it win in an alliance, not for every alliance? Oh no, I got it for science, didn't I? I did. Okay, well that is helping our science. Okay. Oh yeah. Smash into them. They can't do anything, man. They can't do anything, man. Okay. Get you. Here. Here. Let's get our field gun. Shoot you. Howitzer to shoot you. Let's get a howitzer up here. Shoot their field gun. Alright. Let's go ahead and move up here. Move here. And just go ahead and fortify. Good. Let's go ahead. They're far enough away that we can just use the reinforce mechanic. Which actually should probably be doing for 6, right? Since you went... Yeah, for logistics. Okay. Just go ahead, get our 300 culture from that. We can also probably just go ahead and purchase a Guard Imperial to get
the members
nationalism.
Of the nation
Wonderful.
Will never know most of their fellow members. Yet in the mind.
Okay, and that'll get us just one turn quicker towards militarism. Okay. And I only need 2 settlements. I only need 2. So Addis Ababa will be 1, and then probably Geneva. We'll see. Okay. Let's go ahead, move you in here. Get you right there. All up in the action. Fire. And I can just walk in here and they'll disappear. Great! Wonderful. Okay, Addis Ababa is now mine. And Geneva is next. Okay. Let's go ahead, slurp up everyone here. And just start moving in the general direction of Geneva. Nothing concerning, just around that way. Okay, shoot those. Leave you in just a slight bit. And start wailing on Geneva. Then move over here. So how long? Those are 2 turns. And then all the ones I sent to the Archangel, 4-3. That's not too bad. Oh! Who was that just declared war on me? Ah, that would be Amina. Ooh, that was one of my generals, wasn't it? Alright. Oopsie daisies. Yeah, I just lost a army commander. That's not great. I, for some reason, thought that was Isabella. So, that's not great, but let's go ahead and move you here, move you here. Shoot. Shoot. Move you here. Shoot. And then hit you. I need to move up so that you can fortify in a turn. You can fortify, you can fortify, you can fortify. You cannot fortify in a turn, so you're just gonna shoot. And we'll move you here, because they do have range. But they cannot stop the naval invasion. You. Field gun would actually probably finish them off. Yeah. Okay. Let's get you. Let's just reinforce the front over here. Buy ourselves our ironworks, and then yeah, just start getting me more Guard Imperials. A productive lunch. On a lunch break, an enterprising ironworker shapes a length of spare wire into an innovative human model. It looks like the perfect form on which to hang a tailor's work. Wonderful. The ironworker's creativity deserves recognition. We'll go ahead and just wait a single turn for you. Helpful to friendly. She ended my alliance. So did Napoleon when Amina declared war on me. Don't quite know why. Ah, it's because Lafayette declared war on me? Sic semper tyrannus. Well, whatever, dude. We'll just keep a rolling. And we'll get ourselves more Guard Imperials. Okie dokie. Go ahead and get you. Great. Pick all of you up. We'll put down 1 Guard Imperial to pick up a howitzer. Move you here. Our ship of the line over here. Isabella created or finished a milestone for the space race. Okay, let's just keep hitting Geneva. I think by now they realize Geneva is the place to be. So they are moving their military over there. We will do the same. Let's go ahead and get you. Reason to spend money. Let's go ahead and get a... Okay, let's go ahead and get our quarter here. Why not? It's fun. Jardin de Française and a salon. Defensive settlement in Isfahan. Okay, let's get ourselves a... Interesting that Guard Imperials cost more than a field gun. I suppose that makes sense. They did say it cost more. That it was more expensive. We're going to go ahead and retreat you just to cover our rears. Move you along. And then keep moving in the general direction of Geneva. It's Geneva, the Manhattan Project, and then Project Ivy that we need. So certainly not a short list. In here, actually, let's go ahead and get a rail station so that we can start to work on quicker movement throughout our nation. Isfahan cannot be specialized. Otherwise, I would probably make it a port town right now. We'll just go ahead and secure Addis Ababa over here. Move you. In position. Moving. Okay, I'm assuming you're not going to accept. Yep. I don't know why. Maybe it was just too many wars. But yeah, once the AI gets it in their mind that they just don't want to be in that alliance, there's nothing you can do. Okay, we are going to have to quick save and then reload because the game's broken with the next turn button. Don't know what does that. But it's something.
France through the guillotine.
Pass
The
first.
revolution's promise of a more just world, or resurrect the specters of autocracy.
Resurrect the specters of autocracy. Okay. There we go. Head back here. And next turn. Isfahan was attacked, and so was Tehran. I guess I got something going for me that I was Rome. Because otherwise Lafayette would probably have a lot better and more traditions, right? Okay, let's just move you up. And you. These are mostly melee units, so there's not a ton we can do. We can get you here. Get you here. Ooh! Hot damn, that's some damage. Let's go ahead, form our defensive line. Yeah, we'll keep moving. Okay. We'll actually just hold you here. Move you here. And then buy a guard. It's 87 culture right there. We get better on the offense than we are on the defense, right? That did not get damaged. Okay. Woohoo! Okay, hit the tank. That's good. The infantry company there. Then we'll move out our Guard Imperial. Hit the infantry company there. That'll be that. Move you. And then you two can't move. That's okay. Move you up here. Hit the Marine. Guard. You there. You here. Wunderbar. Get you there. Okay, Geneva's definitely gonna fall. I'm sorry, Geneva. This is just the way it had to be. Get our howitzers down. They can start shooting. Yeah, shoot the tank. Get another howitzer. It can shoot the infantry company over here. Let's go ahead, upgrade our army commander. We'll get logistics. And then we'll go ahead and get order. Whoops. Order. We'll move you one over. Shoot, shoot. Move you here. Guard, shoot you. Move you here. Wonderful. They're gonna file into Geneva, I think. Ah, there's the enemy. Knew they'd get here eventually. Ooh. I lost a unit. My guard. Okay. Let's go ahead and take Geneva. Is that not 19 out of 20? Did that only count for 2? What is this? Okay. Are you willing to give me a single settlement? No. Oh, you're not willing for peace at all. Okay. Well, I guess I'll have to take somewhere. Ha ha ha. Well, if I'm killing most of his army right now, then I suppose it won't be that difficult to get Nizhny Novgorod. Whoops. Move that guy a bit too far. Let's just go ahead and pick up something like that in Rouen. Sop it. Why not? And then make you a mining town. Give me some money. Commander level 7. No. Okay. Ooh, that Blambas are real scary though, huh? Literally one more settlement is all I need. Other leader is opposed to your war. Okay. Let's get that. Let's go ahead, speech of leadership. That should be pretty nice. Then we can go ahead and get probably just something like living standards, right? Seems good to me. Suffering war weariness. That's how it goes. Geneva is mine. So let's go ahead and keep it that way. Can't shoot that. You can. We'll go ahead and put down a guard so that you can go here. Go ahead and move you there. Move you up. Just keep the lines rolling. Then we'll put down one more right here. You can then fortify all this territory. Whoa. Youch. These are only level 2. Oh, but this is desert, huh? Oh. Ow. Okay. Okay, that's what's going on. She's getting her plus 5 combat strength. Ah! Amina. Want them messing with the rail lines there, so we'll go ahead and hit that. I suppose we can start working our way over here navally. You got hit, that's alright. Let's just go ahead, station someone up in Rouen here. And then march someone on over to Addis Ababa. Wow. Yeah, okay. Okay. I'm definitely worried for Addis Ababa's survival here. It should be alright even if I lose it though. I think between Geneva and Nizhny Novgorod, I should still have enough that it won't matter, but I'd rather not test that. Okay, howitzer here. Should be able to fire there. A howitzer here. We can move you here. We can guard. And then... nothing to really do for you. You know what? We can actually start moving this guy back to help Addis Ababa. Let's go ahead, deal with this. Since this is our home territory, I think we get a little bit of an advantage. I know these. There we go. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Could have actually taken Nizhny Novgorod this turn, but c'est la vie. We'll just keep these guys here in case we get attacked. Let's move someone in. Benjamin Franklin in Bogota.
If I cannot
Militarism. I cannot inspire love. I will have fear. Infantry company. Thank you. Okay, we've unlocked the Manhattan Project. So let's go ahead. I mean, Paris should be our highest production city, but let's make sure. But actually, Tehran. So, Tehran, you have been chosen to build me the Manhattan Project. Huzzah! Go ahead and build it here, since there's nothing interfering over there. Ooh, actually, should I go ahead and get you the ironworks first? That seems like it'll probably do you a lot of good. So let's go ahead and get that. That's an extra 20 production, and then it'll make building that a lot easier, right? Okay, now it doesn't matter as much if I lose Addis Ababa, but I would still like to keep it. Machiavelli. Peace. Not on the table. Okay. Well, I guess I'll just have to tire him out. Let's go ahead and get Jingoism, I suppose. Settlement under threat. Yeah, what else is new? Let's go ahead, pick you up, and then start moving you on over. Actually, it could be better to go ahead and get... Oh wait, no, I already have Defense of the Motherland. I just have to slot it in. So let's go ahead and instead of Battalion Carré, we can go ahead and slot in Defense of the Motherland. +3 damage for all of our units in our own territory. And in fact, since we're no longer going to be on the offensive as much, we can go ahead and take out Mandatory Conscription so that we're a bit more defensive. And I don't think we have... Ooh, Trench Works. Trench Works works. Ooh, Nalkograd is good for that. Okay, we'll take out Auxilia. We'll go ahead and put in this. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I think that's what we want. How much is it to buy the ironworks? Probably a few thousand, yeah. 1,800? Ooh, that hits far, huh? Okay, mass production. That, hit that. Is there anything in here to increase our production? There's that. This gives me 6 production. So we'll go ahead and pick up that. Oh, this is Lyon though. Which, sorry Lyon. You don't matter anymore. Definitely glad I picked up Tehran then. Go ahead and pick you up. Defensive settlement. For you, production in factories, production towards factories. Oh. Hang in there, little buddy. Yeah, bit concerned for the future of Addis Ababa. But ultimately, its survival does not matter, right? That is the ultimate fact of the matter. In fact, yeah, we'll move you over here a little bit. Now he's gonna start streaming in. Cossacks are. Ooh, he has a. Yeah, okay. By Addis Ababa, he has an aerodrome. That is definitely a concern. The ironworks now at 6 turns on the Manhattan Project, which is good. Are any of these production on production buildings? There we go. We'll go for refining. And then I guess I'll just move you up here. Okay. Let's move you here. Now she's not going to have as good a time attacking into here because these are grassland and not plains or desert, right? So I'm less worried for the fate of Tabriz than I am for Addis Ababa. Although, no, it's not worth it. I'd rather you be a mining town so that I can get a bit more money. Okay. Still gonna hurt. Still gonna hurt. Okay. I am fine with a nothing peace deal. Thank you. Let's go ahead and march you through here. Suffering war weariness. -3. And he's not willing for peace. You're not willing for peace. It's like he thinks he owns the land or something. Say you. You. See, now this is the great thing about the Guard Imperials, right? They can fortify up and then they can shoot, so they don't ever have to leave their they don't ever have to leave their fortifications. We'll go ahead and put that in our favor just a little bit. Happiness doesn't really matter to me, but... Ooh, who died? My ship of the line. Oh. I thought it mattered for a moment. Shoot you. Let's go ahead and get ourselves a hub town. Just a little bit more influence. Just a little bit more influence. We'll get a pavilion in here. Shoot. Good. Yeah, we'll move here. Establish a line. Move here. Establish a line. And keep on rolling. Oh, there's Isfahan again. Always funny that they move past VII to go for Isfahan. Okay. We'll go ahead and pick up you, I suppose. Doesn't really matter all that much. And here, Eiffel Tower, why not? Give audience to the artist, focus on revenue. Focus on revenue. In here, get a Jacobin. Trade opportunity. I could be trading. Don't see much point in it though. Okay, there is a promotion for you. We'll definitely go hold the line. And then nothing for you to do. Shoot, shoot, and now we can move on ahead. The impediment is gone. Poor Isfahan. Ooh, they're coming around back. Pele. Whoops. Let's go ahead. Shoot. 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 And then we'll work on mobilization so that we can get tier 3. And then keep you here. Get our guards. Move them to you. Bop. 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 Great. Then we're moving in with our ships of the line. Just hold the line. That's all we gotta do. Hold the line. You already have a rail station, but in order to get a factory, because I don't think you have one. I don't think Xerxes was kind enough to build you one. Ah, but he did give you your unique quarter, which is probably helping us a lot. Yeah, no factory. So Paris is gonna need one first. Which is 5k. 5k. So what else could I buy in here that would improve production? An aerodrome. How much is an aerodrome? 4, almost 5k. Okay. Alrighty. Isfahan was attacked by the American Empire. Field gun, shoot. Guard Imperial, shoot. Great things. Settlement under threat, indeed. Important thing to remember about Marines is while they may look scary, fundamentally they are still infantry. We'll move you here so that you can get a better advantage to shoot. Move you here. And move you here and fortify. Okay. Next turn, Manhattan Project. And then we start on Project Ivy.
Now I am become death.
The destroyer of worlds. Okay, look at that. What does the unique quarter for Qajar do again? Can't remember. I can't see it. Ah! Akira! Akira! Where is it? You. Here. Okay. Unique quarter. French Empire was Qajar. Unique quarter, Takya in the Gach of Kane. But it doesn't say the name of the quarter, so okay. I guess we just search Qajar. And that tells us the unique quarter is Bach. Which does 10% culture and influence in this settlement within a celebration. Ah! Okay, that's neat. We're going to finish the salon, and then go into Operation Ivy, which will take 4 turns. So instead, we are going to do Operation Ivy first. How close is anyone else? Not terribly. Nuclear weapon available, indeed. Always good to keep your options open. Did you know you have a nuclear weapon available? Wow! Okay, there's the plane. Thumb. We'll go ahead and buy our salon. There we go. It makes us all nice and cozy inside. We'll go ahead and work what? Globalism, so we can get a bit more influence. Our army commander's back. Hey, hey, hey. Where are you, buddy? Whoops. Here you are. We can go ahead and get our pavilion. Get you, move you back here. Shoot you. Where is this aerodrome, huh? I'm not quite sure. But they're shooting me from somewhere. Here you are. Aerodrome. Fortunately, it's not coastal, so I can't send my fleet. Oh! Oh, they're bombing Geneva now. Tut, tut, tut. He's still not willing for peace. Okay. I do want you to heal, so we'll shoot you instead. Go ahead and get you. 12 more turns. 12 more turns in Tehran. You would best be served as a lot of things. I'll make you a hub town again. More influence. I don't think the French Empire pillaged pillaged a settlement in Nizhny Novgorod. But okie dokie. We'll go ahead and we'll get our factory up here. Defenseless settlement. Ruin? Nope, there's nothing in there. Okay, and they really like shooting me. No one's gonna go for peace, are they? You? Nope. You? And you're not gonna ally me, are you? Nope. And that's a no for Napoleon as well, I assume? Okie dokie. Well, at least we can go for some military aid. No communist solidarity in this goddamn world. Okay. Let's go ahead. Shoot you. Shoot you. Shoot you. Okay, mobilization next turn. It's gonna feel good. We'll go ahead and get ourselves a resort town in here, I suppose. Money, money, money. Okay, get you feeling good. Jacques-Pierre Brissot. Expand the palace to grant all units +2 combat strength. Okie dokie, that's pretty nice. Defenseless settlement, Shiraz. I think it'll be fine. Settlement under threat. Ville. And I think it'll probably be fine. Let's get you. I am enjoying pitch. Production towards factories feels pretty nice. Okay. Technology. Oh, I went for mobilization when I meant to go for armor. Okay. That's fine. We'll go for leadership because none of these really matter all that much. Yeah. None of these others really matter all that much. Maybe proclamation of welfare, but it's very meh. Where is my draft? There we go. Money, money, money. 75% of the way through the age, but we have 9 turns until victory. So I think we're doing all right. Again, he's bombing Geneva, Calcifries. Well, that's not nice. Let's go ahead and do that. Let's go ahead, move you. And then in Lyon, we can go ahead and what? Brandenburg? Why not? Da 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 dum da dum dum da 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 da. A port will make you happy, young one. Spices. We can go ahead and put that in Amenes. Move this here. Huzzah! You're happy. They could very easily come from Moscow and flank me, but they just haven't done that yet. I don't know if they're unaware they can do that. My commander isn't healing, though, which I don't know what that's about. Napoleon has made peace with Lakshmi Bai and Benjamin Franklin. Why then they still refuse me peace, I'll never know. I mean, I guess I can try. Hey, you want peace? Nope. How do you feel? Nope. Okay. Da 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 dum dum da da dee 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 da 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 da. Go ahead and take away these because they don't matter anymore. Hey, you got a promotion. We'll go for Bastion, since we are shifting to a defense-oriented playstyle. Geneva was attacked by the Russian Empire. Not again.
The well-being of faraway
Globalism, that's great. We can go ahead and put in ambassadors instead of cursus honorum. Let's go ahead and go for capitalism. I realize Lisbon is also aggressive with us, although I don't think they've ever done anything about that. Yes, I am suffering war weariness. It is unfortunate, but not entirely changeable. A little, but not entirely. Machiavelli just makes more influence than me, so not much I can do about it. 6 turns until we win the game, though, so I'm not very pressed. Jacques-Pierre Brissot. That'll help on the defense. That's a settlement. I think we're good. I think we're set up to win. that up. We can go ahead and say that you can be a fort town. Oh, there's a tank. There's a plane. Go ahead and shoot. A Jacobin, why not? We have our factory online here. So we can go ahead and slot in queening for extra healing. Good. Three turns and we win. Isabella, milestone for space race.
Bombardment.
There's my Guard Imperials. So let's just go ahead, fortify this front line even more. They can really try and have at it if they want, but I think we pretty solidly got this. Aerodynamics into rocketry. Yeah, two. I only lost one city. That's not too bad for how stretched my empire was. And the next turn I win. Pick that up. Woo! Good stuff. What's that? Oxford by Lakshmi Bai. There's Operation Ivy. Challenge complete. Modern age. Level 7 on Friedrich. Nice. There we go. Nuclear detonation in 1868 of the Common Era. Dum da dum 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 da 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 dum dum da 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 dum.
The sun has come to Earth. Uncountable hopes, dreams, lives, all vanished in a blinding light. Victory comes with a cost.
Indeed. Awesome. There we go. 22 points on the ideology path. Dum, da, da, dum, dum. All right, and we got our scientific attribute node. How long was that? About 3 hours. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. Well, I will go soon, but we still have a few things to do. Let's go ahead. Okay, where is this? You. But then not yet. We're doing this first. Ignore all the stuff on the right. I can't do nothing about that. Okay, we're gonna start off with Morn, right? Classic. We have an O in the right place. That's great. Okay. What about Hmm. No R. Um, folds. Okay. Huh. We have goad. Goads. What about? Because I'm looking for something that ends in something like a sh or a th or a ch, right? We have an A. So we have a poach. Let's try poach. Okay, we have a C in here. We can try CO. Co. We have covet. Let's try covet. Okay, so it's only a CO. Huh. Wait, what did I do? Hit X on the I'll never understand this game. Do, 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 do. I don't know if you said anything about my messages. I did. Have fun, destroy the opposition. Wahoo! Oh, was this just bugged? Had I paused it or something? I don't know. See, there's a lot of wars going on. Okay. Bop, ba, bop, 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 bop. Um, huh. Not covet. We have coils. Ooh, what just happened there? We have coils. Ooh. An I and an L, but not in that spot. Colin. We always have option. Maybe it's a double O. Coolio. No, but that's Collio. Um. Huh. What is this word? Collie. I don't think that's a word. No. Collib. Collib. Collid. Collie. Collu. Uh. Collif. Colleague. Collie. College. Nope. Um. Cobil. Cozil. Coddle. Coffle. Coggle. Coil. Codgel. Cockle. Cowl? Cowl. But that's with an E, isn't it? Cowl. No. Okay. Hmm. An I and an L, but not in that spot. Okay. Well, coolie isn't something. Cool isn't something. So it's not an extra O, right? Coddle, coddly, call, caldy, colic. Okay. Well, we can just try these, right? See if they make any sense. I don't think they do, though. No. Collo, Collio. Okay, so I think it has to be this. Coldy. It's not something. Colfie, Colgi, Colgi, Colby. Colby isn't spelled like this, is it? No. Huh. What? What in the world? CO, probably L. The other option is that it's this. Although I tried that, right? Hmm. Uh, Khalid? Khalif? Khalid? Is that something? No. Khalid, Kali, Khalil, Khalik, College, Khalif, Caliph, Khalig, Khalid, Khaliz, Khalix, Khalib. Uh, oh, why? Why? Colio, Colic. That can't be it. No. Coffle, Coggle, Codgel, Coddle. This isn't anything. Yeah. Cowl, Coil, Recoil, but I already tried Coil, right? Coxel. Huh. Why is the visuals bugging out there? What? What in the world? What in the world? Um, Colib. There's no A, and it has to be an I. What? What is colic? What does colic mean? Okay, that was a pure guess. That was a pure guess. Okay. Well, we got that, I suppose. Let's go ahead and swap to this. What does colic mean? Severe overfluctuating pain of the abdomen by intestinal gas or obstruction. Indigestion? Okay. All right. All right. Have your fun. Have your fun. Okay, what do we have here? Best, string, just. Whoop. Intonation, stress, fair, fret, beat, rhythm, take, right, peg, proper, pickup, loudness, and worst. Okay. Um, just and fair and right all all have the same sort of meaning, right? Of you know, meeting things out in a uh in the best way possible. So could be proper, could be best, could be beat, fret, intonation. So just, fair, and right. I guess proper would fit most with this. Yes. Okay. Fitting. Okay. Stress, best. Fret. Okay. To stress, to fret. Beat, rhythm, take. String, peg, intonation, pickup, loudness, or worst. Um, okay, I'm not seeing anything that really fits with stress and fret here. I guess maybe beat. Um, huh. Okay. Intonation and rhythm have to do with uh, rhythm, loudness, intonation, beat are like things to consider when making music. One away. Okay, if I was to get anything away from this, it would probably be intonation. Rhythm, loudness, and beat feel proper. So we can, stress. Stress and intonation, actually, right? Stress the right syllable. Okay. Rhythm, loudness, beat, string, maybe for like string instruments, although that's a very big, it's a very big guess, right? Um, there's obviously best and worst, although I think that's a bit of a red herring here. What? To peg something is to like stick it up for later, you hit or leave something in place, right? Leave something in place. Um, the take, to pick up. Beat is also to hit something, right? So something like beat, peg, maybe string. I like the idea of stress and intonation as ways to emphasize something, right? So maybe loudness works in there too. Although if we're taking loudness, then it has to be, let's see, what was it? Rhythm, intonation, loudness, and beat. It would have to be either rhythm or beat alongside this, and that doesn't really fit. Um, pick up, to pick up, to take something, uh, but nothing else really fits that. Pick up phone, artist, pick up artist. What do any of these rhythm artist, intonation artist, best artist, I guess, maybe. Fret artist. Fret. Don't you fret a bow. Simple and anxious, gradually wear away something. A state of anxiousness or worry. To cause to suffer emotional strain, to pass time, to eat or not into. Was fretting the horse, making wear away by substance. Agitate or ripple of running water, to become agitated, to become vexed or worried, to eat into something, fix something as if by knotting it. Way, eroded, agitation of mind, decorate, interlace designs, form a pattern upon. Okay, okay. So that's sort of like digging into something, right? Um, string. So I guess fret a bow, string a bow. I don't think you peg a bow. Stress a bow? Stress. Is that what it is when you're causing the string to be very taut? Constraining force, physical, do. I mean, it could just fret, stress, but loudness? Not really. Just string, like if you're all wound up, strung up. Um, And then see if this is about anxious. I don't know. I don't know what would fit that. Desire, one body, put upon, do, emphasis weight, do. Nothing really here. Mental tension. Okay, what about peg? British clothespin. A small, usually cylindrical or tapered piece of wood. Pin down something. Projecting piece. Boundary marker. Drink. Those Brits. Something such as a leg or something. A pin. Okay. Huh. Worst? That could do with knitting as well. String, worst, maybe peg. Hmm. Stress, that's important for knitting. Um, what? Fret? No, I'm thinking of fraying, aren't I? Let's see. No, that's nothing. Okay. Okay. Huh. Pick up. Pick up. A pick me up? Pick up? No, I would say pick me up if it was pick me up. Pick up. Acceleration, conversation, reception of sound or image, a device, pick up truck, so comprehension, okay, string, string along, take along, fret along, best along, stress along, intonation along, rhythm along, beat along, not really, rhythm, rhythm and beat, right? Rhythm and beat. What if it's to wear something, right? To wear something down. Fret, beat, stress, and maybe loudness, maybe peg. Try that. No. So at least two of those are wrong. Wow. You're one away with this. We are one away here. Rhythm, intonation, string, and beat. Was it this? Or was it loudness and beat? Oh no. Okay. Well, assuming this, intonation, hmm, take, take. Does this have any other definition that I'm unaware of? Hmm, there's a lot. There's a lot. Okay. Um, to best is to win, right? So to best something, to beat, to take, to peg. Um, hmm, best take, beat. I mean, it could be peg. Hmm. Worst. Worst. To get the better of. Defeat. Okay. Oh! Okay. Okay. Best beat take victory. Okay. Okay. So, if we look at earlier, oh, here we are. If we look at this earlier, ignore this. Where was the point? Which one was the one that we got? You go. Which one was the one that got us almost? Oh, that was one away? Okay. Rhythm, intonation, loudness, and beat. So rhythm, intonation, loudness. So it wasn't beat. So it's something else here. Rhythm, intonation, and loudness. Rhythm, intonation, and loudness. Okay. Rhythm, intonation, loudness. Could be stress. Could be fret. I think stress. Because I think it's about speaking. Yes, phonetic elements of speech. Okay, string, pickup, peg, and fret. What are these? Parts of an electric guitar. Ah, okay. Well, we got it just by the scruff of our chinny chin chin, huh? Okay. Well, that'll be all from me today. Thank you everyone who stopped in for listening, for watching along, and thank you. Have a